Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ellison, and welcome back to Super Mario Odyssey. The time has come for us to unfortunately tackle the dreaded Luncheon Kingdom, and I'm just gonna let you know right away, I really do not like this place in the slightest, but I am gonna try and make a concerted effort not to be a Debbie Downer about it the entire time, and just try to enjoy myself the best way I know how, by sailing off into that sweet sunset and burning the hell out of my retinas. Oh yeah, enjoying the final golden hour we have before indulging in the horrors of the visual diarrhea known as Mountable Bono. But in between episodes, I did take it upon myself to finish buying everything from Bablaine using all of our seashells, and I also managed to get the 100 volley power moon, so that was very fun, and I got that a lot faster than I thought I would. But now we get some nice recycled information and the sole fun fact of the Luncheon Kingdom. This country is famous for using a volcano to prepare a dish called stupendous stew. And that's it. There is nothing else interesting about it whatsoever, because that is just how much stock the developers gave to the Luncheon Kingdom. I really want to know what compelled the game designers to choose this color scheme to surround us with magma, molten hot Pepto-Bismol, and to otherwise model this area after Pompeii, of all things. I can appreciate it, but I think they went about it all wrong. There's also a pretty heavy emphasis on cooking in this place, as we're gonna obviously find out soon, but it is just such an amalgamation of tone and atmosphere that it's just very extremely unpleasant in my opinion, which is why we're going to take this small tower of Goombas across this polygonal corn on the cob and otherwise gaslight the hell out of another Goombette. I'm sorry to say, I'm just not that into you. But I think we can get a pretty good Action Jackson reaction shot of us gaslighting her, so look at that. She's like, oh my god, I almost just gave you my Snapchat. How could you? God, freaking Snapchat. So, oh, I thought they like jumped in. Yeah, they were close to it. Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry. I guess I'll go this way. Or just otherwise avoid the Magmatos. We don't have to worry much about these guys because we've got the advent of lava bubbles. And these guys are pretty fun to play around with. They are very extra cute and adorable, but if you touch solid ground, they spontaneously combust, which is what these friends are for. We can use their entrails as slight platforms to get around, and it's overall a very depressing thing to witness. But it's kind of fun just going around and swimming through the Pepto-Bismol, and I don't know, it's just this color scheme and this shade of pink and the shade of the damn moons even. It's a hard go of things, so that's all the complaining I'm gonna do, but if I end up doing any extras, then I'll give myself the appropriate number of lashings. There are a ton of moons here, by the way, so we are gonna be spending a good chunk of time here, but I think we'll probably end up just getting used to it. So we've got some, oh, hi, thank you. Some invisible platforms, huh? And then nothing else. All right, let's head up here. I figured as much. And we can go and grab a couple of moons while we're at it. Kind of a cool effect for the tomatoes, but still, I feel like it just doesn't really work with, hello? What we're trying to accomplish here. Let's reach our way up here, and we have a challenge. Ah, yes, Capulus, you say? I love the T-posing mannequins. They're just so funny. Let's go climb on up. Hopefully my flip-floppers do not screw me over, as they have a tendency of doing. Ooh, thank you. So, in the back of my mind, I am considering whether or not I should order Donkey Kong Bonanza, because I did get a slight bit of the FOMO, and I ended up ordering it a couple days ago on Amazon, and it was supposed to come today, release day. But then I just got an email telling me, hey, guess what? This thing's gonna be delayed by 4 days, believe it or not. So suck it up, Buttercup, because Trump's America, we don't give a damn if your packages come on time. And it's really upsetting because I was like, I don't know if I can really deal with another Mario adjacent game, specifically Odyssey, because as much as I have been enjoying recording this, I just, I don't know. I feel like Donkey Kong Bonanza is just a lot more of this, but obviously I'll have to play it. People are giving it rave reviews, so that's very cool. And oh my god, I'm very excited to hear, you know, more about it, which is why I bought it. And now that it's been delayed, I now still have to suffer from the FOMO and then consider whether or not I want to get it digitally, but I don't really know about that. So we're on a bunch of salt. We are desecrating it with more Italian bits, and we're grabbing even more of these blue power moons. And I feel like, oh man, you know the candies that are tropical flavored, like Mike and Ike's or Skittles and things like that, when they're that shade of blue and they're supposedly tropical, those are easily the most disgusting flavors of the lot, in my opinion at least. Here, Magnetos, do you mind? Thank you. I would love to get back across with our friend here. Nice. Ooh, can I make it? I actually am not sure, but they just seem like the most synthetic flavoring of candy known to mankind, and just the fact that everything has this pastel figure to it, I don't know. It's just such a bizarre element. Well, at least we have an early Brutals fight. That's nice. Alright, how many times are you punks gonna show up and ruin my day? They stole a boatload of the stupendous stew for the boss's wedding chow. A lot of respect you're putting on this food's name. Alright, well them's do be fighting words, and I fear we've got ourselves another tussle with Spewart himself. So let's go ahead and pop him up and stop him from spewing all over the place. Again, I'm sure this is basically unchanged from before, so I'm not particularly worried, but we'll just go and send him off in this direction and avoid his goo, his tropical flavored X-Trails. So once again, just go and do it, clear off everything else, pick up his lunch money, and wait for him to finish. That is always a lot closer than it looks, I fear. But we have hearts waiting in the jelly beans, which we all know Italians love to season their Parmesan with jelly beans. Okay, so you're just gonna be obnoxious. Thank you. Slowing down just a bit, and final hit. Done yapping. Is he done? Do we never have to see that God-fearing stare in his eyes ever again? Well, I really hope so, because we've got a moon. Incredible. The concept of cheese rocks simply baffle the mind. And we also have cast iron throwing bros. It's gonna be not very fun. There's some stuff we can do down there, but let's actually go and check out this incredible hat room that I noticed before. Because if I'm not mistaken, right. Well, I do remember that there is actually one thing for us to grab here. Corner of the magma swamp. Yeah, it's some pretty funny colored magma if you ask me. And if I was a bit braver and a more confident gamer, then I would probably do more jumps and tricks before, you know, going for all these moon shards. Which there feels like there's a lot of in this place, all things considered. But luckily we have little nubs, and we also have piranha plants, which I don't appreciate y'all being here on account of the fact that the last time you were here, you were messing my business up, specifically Cappies, and the fact that they keep spawning too. So there's one clear over there, good God. How am I supposed to reach that, me in my casual state? Oof, okay, careful. So you're gonna be shooting your fire, and I'm gonna be shooting at you, sir. Ugh. Thank you. Hope he doesn't spawn back, because that would be scary. And yeah, we'll grab this. Beautiful, and we're done. Get me out of here before I accidentally step into the Pepto-Bismol. Like, what else is it supposed to be? Like, what other famously thick pink drink can you think of? I know it's probably a word and a phrase that's been said before, but the point still stands. So now that's done, what should we do? Should we just continue forward? We'll actually be able to speak with the denizens of this place, which, believe it or not, is kind of messed up, if you ask me. We also have the concept of flinging ourselves using the Volbanens, or whatever they're called. Delicious. How's it going? They're forks. Yeah, home to the hugest flavors anywhere. I'd show you around, but things are kind of on fire right now. Oh, we must be in California then, huh? I'm just joking. They've actually been pretty good about that lately. Piranha Plaza. What is going on? Oh, you're just gonna tell me the same thing. Okay. Well, how about you? Do you have anything exciting to say? That bird up there showed up out of nowhere and took over our stew pot. Oh, no. Right when they were getting ready to make their stupendous stew, and this guy's just gonna go and swoop in and save the day. I will say, this is actually kind of an endearing little plaza. Our stew will be ruined. So this asshole is known simply as Cookatiel. And, well, probably one of the more annoying bosses that we've seen yet, but I don't know. This just looks like the Easter Bunny's worst nightmare. And we already caught a glimpse of it a few parts ago, clear over there, but still, I was not prepared for just how much I was going to abhor this place. All right, so let's get out of here. We'll go and take a look around and climb some of these lovely little vegetables and roots and various spices. We have the music that is very clearly Italian inspired as well. But there's a lot of stuff for us to grab here. Like this moon. Hey, sweet. That is my tropical flavored Jolly Rancher. How dare you? Give me that. I want to get up in that if I can. Am I not allowed to backflip onto this? No, just on a certain part of it I couldn't. All right, give me that. This gentleman is not slacking off. He's just taking his union mandated break. Yeah, give him a break, man. We'll come back over here at some point, but you'll notice there are actually going to be some turnips that we can grab out of the ground. And every so often you might find yourself at odds with the golden one. At which point we're going to go ahead and take this with us and, you know, continue our part-time job as a cook/gardener, because that will also get us a lovely moon. So I will go and take this and enjoy it. Please and thank you. Golden turnip recipe number 1. And that'll take over the seeds for this place. Hi. Climbing the mountain used to be a piece of cake, but the path up to our stew pot has crumbled to pieces. Oh, no way up, not unless you can sprout wings or hitch a ride with the flappy type. What does that even mean? Oh, and you can also like kick some of these things in there, and it's kind of cute because it still does the Breath of the Wild animation, but there are a ton of paint cans for some reason that I simply cannot fathom. And oh, there's Cockatoo. How's it going? You gonna tell me something nice? Probably not. Let's climb up here. This should take us, if we go across, as simply and vanilla-y as possible. Clear over here, and there is a spot for us to almost fall to our death. Grab another moon. Atop a column in a row. Yeah. So we'll be going over there. There's a ton of stuff down there in the drink, and I do want to be a bit on the careful side, because I think over here there's also another one. Maybe we're not supposed to know about this until later? No, it's not this one, is it? There are so many random spots atop of like these mountains that'll just have a random moon on it. It might be this one up there. As a matter of fact, I think I see it. So let's go grab it before I forget, because I inevitably will. I'll just have assumed I already grabbed it, and do you see what I see? Hell yeah, brother. Give me this incredible pyramid, and let's mess it up. Oh my God. Well, that actually did kind of slow down the game a little bit. But while I'm up here, I should be able to make it with a well-placed jump. And bonk, yes. My lovely little floaty saved me. So we're up here. Ooh, and there's a pile of money down there. I'm gonna grab that. Can I just take these and leave? Do I have to finish this area? because I think we might be able to get most of the required moons, but we still have to do the story ones, so womp womp. I already said I wasn't going to complain, but I hope it's not too overbearing. You know I'm obviously just joking, right? Let's go and visit our friends from Tostrina, because honestly, I don't feel like we've gambled enough lately. Play some slots at the Tostrina game that's winning worldwide fame. Yeah, sure. So there are now 5 slots for us to get, which means we essentially just need to be better than we were before. There's those ones. You want to go from left to right because of how they're falling, and done. Thank you. Give me my winnings so I can leave this godforsaken kingdom and heal my eyeballs. Who knows? If we go over here, we already grabbed those. Yeah, let me just get out of here. Ugh. But over here, we have 2 buildings, one of which can only be accessed if it looks like you know how to chain smoke your way into an early grave. But we've also got the Crazy Cap Shop, and there are a ton of things for us to buy, like this clown outfit, the perfect hat for pratfalls, teeny cars, and wasting good pie. Oh yeah, tell me about it. I'm actually not gonna change into this just yet, just because I feel like it's already what I'm wearing right now. So we have the clown suit, roomy enough for all your tumbling needs, colorful enough to be seen from space. Nice. We have plenty of coins, so we might as well. And sure, I guess I'll go and take the most synthetic tasting power moon of them all. Please and thank you. Going shopping in Mount Volbono, and I guess of more interest is what this one has to offer, which is the chef's outfit. Anyone wearing one of these makes many friends on Mount Volbono. Alright, thanks, I suppose. I will need to change into it, as well as the red scarves of the chef's suit. And I will say, these are actually pretty endearing costumes, and I will be wearing these pretty nicely. And sure, you know what, I will take this one too. That is an adorable as hell fork set. So I hope they know that they are the eating utensils to rule them all. But we have changed into the chef suit, and now we can skedaddle and mind our business. Luckily for us, this gentleman over here will appreciate our new attire immediately. This here's a place where chefs come dressed to cook, and hey, you got the clothes and the hat, come right on in. Chef's got a dress to impress. No, a chef's got a dress to make the best damn meal you've ever tasted, and this guy looks absolutely pathetic. We've got this pot on a good simmer. Really brings out the flavor, but you know, could be better. Yeah, you're telling me everything around here could be better. So, I guess if there's one thing that I can agree on with these guys is that there is nothing worse than a so-so simmer. And so, as such, we will go and season this thing with our own bodily fluids once again, and just give it that Italian seasoning that this pot oh so needs. Yeah, strong simmer makes a good dinner, and be very careful because you can actually like hit that edge, the lip of the pot, and come busting out of this thing. We have a lot of magmatos, therefore I'm going to go and land on each and every one of you and make my way up, and hopefully not screw this in any potentially embarrassingly manner. I don't think we have to go up there. Yeah, just a couple coins. Skip, pass, and we have one final pot to get in, but we want to be careful and get it nice. Run and jump in there. Yeah, just go ahead and rub your body against the inside of the pot there, Mario, and don't touch the lid. Sweet, and that was an extreme simmer. Let's get out of here. I'm done. There's like a wall of freaking vegetables, and yeah, thank you. I guess I will leave. I will skedaddle again and leave you all to your own devices. But that essentially does it for this little spot here. Let's go and explore more of the Pepto-Bismol Ocean, shall we? There's plenty of things for us to grab and secrets to find. Things to be blocked by, like this little spot here. I'm sure we'll eventually get to that. But if you want to progress with the rest of the stage, I'm pretty sure we just have to go over here. I want to look around. I want to take a look at some of these salt piles. Go and make myself a lovely little checkpoint there. And you don't have to worry about getting stranded, which is nice. Just that classic Nintendo seal of approval. What you do need to be on the lookout for is better timing than me. Can I say that much? So you can see the Odyssey from here. Back to our lovely, sweet, even number. And there's probably a few things around here. Obviously come back once we're able to find a way to destroy this space rock. And just otherwise shake and bustle our way through. A third of the way there. Nice. This is a little satisfying though. I do like going around and swimming, but I just wish it was anything but this. And the fact that they call it magma, I don't know. To say that it bothers me is a bit of an overstatement, but I feel like they could have been, dare I say, even more creative than this. Because this doesn't even feel like it's within the motif of, you know, Pompeii. But we head over here, and I think Cappy will be nice enough to let us know there's not much to do. So, yeah, don't ask me how that little ledge there works. Yeah, pretty sure this is a dead end. And you would think it'd be cool if you could scale the Pepto-Bismol falls, but clearly not the case. We are simply not cool enough. But something else I think does spawn there eventually, so I'm not worried about it. So we're about under where we fought the old Spewert, and that might just about do it for everything over here. Doesn't seem like there's anything in this little nook here. So let's go and see what's in this. What are you? Something, I'm sure. Also, I love how you can just go through those without really worrying about anything. It's very satisfying. But we've got, oh, this room. This is a cute, cozy little room. I like it. The music, it's like the old Mario hoedown. And I want to go over here and smash the floor for a heart. Thank you. So we get to fling ourselves using the natives. That's always fun. And we can also throw Cappy through very deviously designed devices. I feel like it would be pretty terrifying to have to, I don't know, experience life like a hat. And with good timing, we'll be able to fling ourselves to fun places and even kind of like slide to get certain others. So a very cool effect, and I feel like there is a level that is really heavily reliant on this sort of mechanic of having to go through here. But before we go and grab this, there's one more moon over here, and I'm pretty sure with a good jump, we can 3-point turn and victory and break through even more layering. Fork flickin' detour. What'd you just call me? So let me see if I can even make my way back, because that was a pretty poopy show of skill there, but we're fine. So eventually we'll get into more strategically placed, oh, that's where we started, jumps and things like that. Is there possibly where you have to like jump in midair? Oh, there totally is. All right, there we go. Finally, for once I actually got the Rotato to work the first time. But that is it for that. I suppose we'll hitch a ride with one of these incredible, I always want to call them Potaboos, because I feel like those are just the more adorable version of the lava bubbles, but we can make our way back up here. Was there anything else we missed? I think we essentially got everything that was worth grabbing, so time for some hopping platforming section, and here we go. We're up to the next level. We've got some friends here, and they are not happy to see us. Oh, how's it going? Sorry to have traumatized you by destroying this poor defenseless creature, but we need that meat up there to finish our stupendous stew. The crazy bird is going after it. It's covered with salt, because of course you gotta season it before dropping it in the stew. Otherwise, I don't think I can trust you. So we've got Frying Pan Brothers. These guys are not very fun because they constantly spawn and they have spiky hair. So that's how you know they're untrustworthy. So thank you, Spinies. If you kill them, they simply return, but they do allow you to destroy the hell out of the environment, which is very fun. And I suspect this is a lot of what Donkey Kong Bonanza is gonna be like, just based off of everything I've seen. So we'll go and waste all of this perfectly good cast iron just to make that visible. Try not to get hit, ostensibly, if possible. And you have absolutely no real jurisdiction over where these things are thrown, so doing it rapid fire like that is kind of worth it, but it just kind of feels like I'm jacking off the controller. Can I say that? Am I gonna get in trouble with YouTube? Because you're just like rotating. And I do have the motion sensitivity up to the highest, but I don't know, man. That's gonna be obnoxious to edit, I can already tell. Leave me alone, please. Okay, so let's go this way. I think we got all of the cheese rocks worth destroying, and we've also created a new moon. Thank you. That's incredible. So I'm gonna just let y'all to your own devices, and with that, that was our next main mission. I got a moon, another moon. Yeah, sure is a big pot on the volcano, all right. Very excited for doing those shenanigans, but it's time to make our way to somewhere called the meat platform, which I'm sure you're all thrilled about. But first, there's one thing I think we can do over here. We can make our way back before exploring the new magma place, and I just want to take a quick look, because there's like the most hidden little spots that you're bound to miss. But if we head up here, I could have sworn this is how we take a turnip back. But, oh, and there's also something over here, and Yuzu is barking for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, it's a heart. Thank you. Okay. Well, the volatility of these damn frying pan brothers and their ability to just like spawn in and out of nowhere makes me worried. So we are gonna take you, and we're gonna take you to the frontiers of which you've never witnessed. So gentle. No need to be afraid, friendo, for I am your vendor. And I'm gonna head over here, and we'll go and bust this open. There we go. Also take this, and because I need the Hat Man, sorry, didn't actually mean to do that. Can I get in there, please? Maybe, I will consider it. Let's step inside for another challenge. This does require the unfortunate need to waste even more good cast iron, but one of the first things we can do is head over here before destroying too much and sculpt our way to victory. What in the damn hell was happening there visually, you might ask? I know not. But this is probably one of the more annoyingly compact and claustrophobic rooms of the game, just because we gotta go and destroy so much stuff too, and grab even more shards. So you wanna be a little careful, because obviously there's a lot of spicy drink for us to accidentally fall into, so I would be methodical with your destruction, and also cognizant of everyone in your way. Knowing where everything is probably a good idea. Sorry, spiny friend. He's probably like best friends with this poor, like, frying pan Goomba ass Koopa, I should say. Goomba. Oh my god. I gotta give it a rest already. Just to see him completely, like, murder his best friend. I don't know. Oh, and that was the last one. Good. Yeah, I have a feeling that somebody is already working on destroying every single fabric of reality in Bonanza right about now, and we're just all waiting for it to happen. It's gonna be front page in IGN, just like, somebody cleared every single destructible object, and because that's what people do. People do that in Minecraft, of all things. So, I don't know, that's just a funny thing. And all the cheese came back, what the damn? You destroyed my priceless works of art, and I'm gonna have to do it again. Well, we should probably consider ending things off, but let me take a look around this place just a bit, because I'm sure, using our friend here on the way to the meat plateau, we should probably go and light this up, I would think. Sorry. And the spiny, God. They just make me so nervous. All right, give me that. And we lit the lantern on the small island. Oh, good. Okay, go away, please. Yeah, so we're actually kind of close to the boss, and I wasn't exactly planning on taking care of that today, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. This area, honestly, is not as bad as I'm making it out to be, so it's just the color scheme and all of that, so we'll definitely have better spirits about it next time. But we have music here, we also have little islands, and we also have a nice little shortcut there. So let's go and take it right now, and we'll probably just end things off there, because this island is kind of poopy from what I remember. But get all the goods, and before you know it, yes, we have won the day. I'm so sorry, Bubble Friend. We can make it. Yeah. Yeah, taking some notes, swimming in the magma, and next time in Super Mario Odyssey, we take on the remote island and we help this guy out who's freaking the hell out. I'm here to fix all the spots that crack open, but just my luck. Can't walk in there without getting knocked on my melon. Oh, God forbid. Not the melons. What do you think of the melons? Yeah, this is a scary place to be, but next time we finish the area, more or less, and hope you guys enjoyed it. I know, Mario, I know. I'm gonna get through it as quickly as I can. But first, I'm really gonna drop $140 to play Bonanza, aren't I? God damn it. Every time.